what's going on? Welcome to a very special episode of Fight Your Rival. As you can see, we've upgraded our set a little bit, got some funding thanks to you guys watching at home.
Yeah, thank you very much. We actually could go to a real location instead of making up locations. So this is actually a real background behind us this time, guys. That's why you see more of our body than normal. So
yeah, this isn't a screen cap from DOA Beach Volleyball. This is for real. To start off, I just want to give a special thank you to everyone watching. We had a really monumental week last week. Our ECT videos and interviews we did with Fnatic and Filipino Champ, and again, really awesome amount of hits and really awesome feedback. So it's starting to feel like what we do is turning into something really special, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, I would like to thank like the 30+ subscribers we got in 1 week. I guess the buzz was that big, and like Mike said, thank you to all the top players that actually took a couple of minutes out of their busy time to have interviews with us, because it really helped us and it helped out the fighting game community as a whole. So again, guys, thank you very much.
Today, before we get into our thoughts on CEO, we're going to recap a little bit of news. Cross Tekken is actually officially coming to the iPhone. I'm not sure when exactly.
They didn't say.
I guess sometime late this summer. They showed off a tech demo at E3, and they officially announced it a few days ago with screenshots, things like that. Looks very similar to Street Fighter 4 on the iPhone. It has the typical touch controls, things like special moves mapped to one button. So I think it'll be cool. I'll probably pick it up just as a fan of the game. And Street Fighter 4 was ported great for iOS, so I'm really looking forward to being able to play Cross Tekken on the train.
I agree. As long as they copy Street Fighter 4's port and not Marvel vs. Capcom 2's port, because I really didn't like the Marvel Capcom 2 port for an iOS, but hopefully it follows the Street Fighter 4 one, because I still play that one on the train from time to time. So yeah, I'm actually excited. I know most people probably won't buy it, but who knows? We'll see what happens.
And also, Udon just unveiled their Marvel vs. Capcom art book, which looks really, really awesome. It's basically all the artwork dating back to Children of the Atom up until Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and it's got a ton of great artists that worked on every game. Looks really sweet.
The hardcover, I think, is going to be $100 and available at the San Diego Comic-Con, right? Yeah, and then the softcover one's coming out this fall. So if you want to wait for the softcover one and save a couple of bucks, I say go ahead. But if the hardcover is pretty sweet and you have $100 to burn, you might as well get the hardcover. It'll probably look really great in your collection.
Lastly, before we get to CEO, it turns out that Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown is selling really well in Japan, which is very exciting news. It's a great game, deserves to do well, and I just hope it picks up here in the States. I
already purchased it twice for the PS3 and 360. You're welcome, Sega. It's a great game. Hopefully it does get a lot of buzz here in the States. I know in New York they're not really big on 3D fighters. It's a shame, you know. Hopefully they start holding more tournaments in New York for 3D fighters so it could get the whole thing going. I mean, I know it's going to be held in Summer Jam in August, but I don't want to wait till August to finally play it in a tourney for.
Yeah, well, you don't have to. This Saturday, actually, Next Level in Brooklyn, I believe, is hosting a Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown tournament.
Check that shit out.
So definitely hit up Next Level. I actually contacted them recently, and they told me that there is a tournament on the 23rd.
Oh, amazing. And I'm working that day.
I won't be here either, but yeah, if you guys can make it, definitely show up.
Yeah, support Virtua Fighter. Now, guys, we normally read off the top 3 winners and their teams, but we're gonna actually eliminate that and just give you guys the top 3 winners. By now, if you've been watching the channel or if you're a fan of fighting games, you already know what teams these guys are using. And if not, it'll be on Team Spooky's YouTube, so definitely watch the replays if you're wondering who they're using. But again, CEO, what an amazing tournament. They get bigger and bigger every week, not even every year, but every week. Like this one, the main attraction was a wrestling theme tourney, and it was amazing. Like a lot of people came down to amazing music. Like when Justin Wong fought Daigo, Justin Wong came down to Undertaker music. My boy Dominion came out to that Ric Flair music, which is what I'm talking about. Mike Ross got that little Shawn Michaels pose going on. I saw that. That was nice
Combo
too.
Fiend coming out to the Rocks music, getting on the turnbuckle, raising his arm.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
I mean, yeah, just the fact that Jabali got a actual wrestler rig for the stage was brilliant, and the CEO shirts had the NWO logo, which I thought was really, really sick.
Yeah, it was a lovely touch, and if you won Super Street Fighter 4, you actually won like a wrestling belt, and the middle of it spins John Cena style.
And also CEO is especially exciting because we had a bunch of international players come in. It was Daigo's big return to the States.
Do you know what song he came down to?
What do you got?
The Indestructible song from Street Fighter 4, but the Japanese one. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I need to find the replay so I can witness that. And we also had Evil Genius's Momochi, really awesome Cody player. We had Mad Cat's Mago.
Yep. So
a lot of good killers from overseas, from Asia, Japan. Really, really exciting stuff.
All right, guys, so we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to start reading off the top 3 winners. The first game on the list is Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, version 2012. It normally is. In first place, we have Evil Genius's Justin Wong. In second place, we have Evil Genius's Momochi. And in third place, we have Evil Genius's Ricky Ortiz. Yeah, it's safe to say that Evil Genius came in and staked their claim in Street Fighter. It was a little different to see someone else in the top 2 besides Ricky and Justin, but it was another Evil Genius person so I guess it's all the same.
As much as I'm getting tired of seeing so much Rufus,
yeah,
you know, it's a testament to how good Ricky and Justin really are. Not anyone could just pick up that character and dominate the entire tournament.
I agree, and shout out to Momochi for using Cody. I didn't know Cody could go that far in a tourney.
Yeah, he's actually won a couple of tournaments with him, and he makes that character look so solid, especially against such a high tier character like Rufus. So huge props to him, and just props to Evil Geniuses for completely dominating the top 3 Street Fighter.
Yeah, good job, guys, and everyone else who played, it was amazing. Like, they streamed the top 24 as the last main thing, and literally every single match was like a hype match. You know, Daigo, you know, versus Ricky Ortiz, and then Ricky Ortiz, you know, beat him, and it was amazing. Just everyone, Dominion playing against Daigo, like all the matches that were all up were amazing.
As I always like to say, Marvel is easy to watch right away. You know, you can watch any match, have a good time. But Street Fighter at the highest levels for me is as good as it gets. It's just the mind games and really smart play, things like that. So
I totally agree.
And next up, we got Marvel 3. Justin Wong took it all. Second place, we got Chris G. Third place, we have Flocker. So a pretty normal top 3 for Marvel, all killers. Almost, it's come down to Justin and Chris before in top 2, and this time Justin edged out with his new team that he's been doing really well with.
Phenomenal. I mean, it's about time people finally are figuring out the whole Chris G lameness, the Morgan lameness, which I can't hate him for because I'm practicing that all day, every day, because I'm a Morgan Doom player myself.
Before Morgan Doom.
Yeah, I've been using Morgan Doom since vanilla, but you know, watching him play gave me some good insight on what I should be doing. But it seems like people are coming around and they're actually figuring out a way around that Morgan, so he might have to switch a couple of things up if he wants to keep at least winning tournaments, and especially on his way to Evo. All right, the next game on the list is Mortal Kombat 9. In first place, we have VVV Rio. In second place, we have CD Jr. And in third place, we have ESA Big D. I personally didn't get to see any of the Mortal Kombat. I passed out, but I bet it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Rio and CD Jr., that's a pretty common top 2 in MK9. Both VVV players, both incredibly solid. I mean, in the past year, they've won just about everything collectively. So, you know, huge shout out to them for keeping Mortal Kombat exciting and you know, keep staying dedicated to that game, basically.
So they're pretty much the Ricky Ortiz and Justin Wong of Mortal Kombat.
I'd say so, yeah, definitely. And next up, America's favorite game, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which I don't think was on stream at all.
No, it wasn't. It literally was not on stream.
And but if you're interested in who won, Ricky Ortiz took it. PR Valorog, newly sponsored by Sea Vapor. Yep. Smoking those e-cigarettes with esports, that's how we do. Yep. And third place, we got Justin Wong. So once again, no surprises, all killers. I'm at least happy that these top players are still playing Cross Tekken. I guess they know that there's pretty much guaranteed money in it because the pools are probably small. So.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, I was when I was watching the stream, they said that Cross Tekken finished up on the first day.
Really?
On the first day, they finished everything.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it too.
Hopefully, we'll see the game pick up later, but I could go on about that for hours, so we'll move on.
Yep. And the next game on the list is everyone's favorite, King of Fighters 13. In first place, we have IGL's Bala. In second place, we have VVV Romance. And in third place, we have Mad Cat's Mago. Like I said, I was really about to see the grand finals, and I passed out, and I woke up. I came to. I guess the hype was too much for me, and it just knocked me out. But when I came to, Bala already won, and he was already saying his victory speech in his native tongue, and I had no clue what he was saying. But I bet it was something awesome like KOF rocks, and please someone else play the game except me so I have competition.
He probably asked if the audience was okay.
Yeah, and then Buster Wolf them after he found out if they were okay.
Exactly. And moving on, we've got Skullgirls. Chris G took it all, Master CJ in second, and Team Spooky's Nerd Josh in third. And as you notice, it seems like pretty much every Marvel player, or a good chunk of Marvel players, transferred over to Skullgirls pretty seamlessly. Yes. You know, Chris G's been pretty dominant with his Misfortune, and whoever's using
double.
Yeah.
It's all double.
All double. Until the patch, it's all double all the way. And, you know, Master CJ, Nerd Josh, always killers in Marvel, so it's cool to see them kind of transfer that over to a new game.
Yeah, and it's also awesome to see top players still supporting this game as well. You know, since it is a third-party development game and it's not like a big company, it's good to see like top players are winning it. So congrats, guys, for actually supporting Skullgirls. Next is Soul Calibur 5. In first place, we have VVV RTD. In second place, we have Mad Cat's Kayane. And in third place, we have Shinji ATL. Now, I actually saw these grand finals, and they were amazing. I feel Kayane's pain because I fucking hate Mitsurugi players, and they kicked the shit out of me non-stop, and RTD won it pretty convincingly. Granted, you know, Kayane did win a game on him. I did feel a little bad for her because I found out after the whole grand finals it was her birthday, but they did sing her happy birthday, the whole crowd, so I guess that's good. I mean, it's not as great as winning a tournament, but at least a couple of hundred strangers you know, saying you happy birthday.
Pretty awesome. And second place in a major tournament is nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, not at all.
You're going home with money. Yeah, you're going home with money, and you're going home with, you know, respect. And Kayani is a world-renowned Soul Calibur player, so, you know, her and the game have been kind of synonymous as of late. So props to her. Moving on, we have Tekken 6. That game is still alive.
Yeah,
the game probably gets more entrants than Cross Tekken, I would guess. And first place is final round ATL Hoa, and second place final round ATL Red. So I guess Atlanta's still popping when it comes to Tekken.
Yep.
Good for them. Pop Chop in third place. So yeah, cool. I mean, I didn't see any of this, but props to the Tekken community for keeping it going. I'm sure they'll be ready for Tag 2.
That's probably what they're practicing for.
So. Yeah. At this point, that's probably what we should be doing, but too many games.
Yeah, why? We're playing Virtua Fighter right now. Next game is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This was actually competition to see if you could enter into Tournament of Legends, which is a competition they will be holding during EVO. First place, we have Mad Catz Daigo. In second place, we have James Chen. Congrats, James Chen. Yeah, good job, James Chen. And in third place, we have Arturo Sanchez. So not bad. Good job, guys.
All the OGs just, you know, still kicking.
Doing their thing.
And especially James Chen. I mean, you never, you know, he's a player, but I think, you know, as of late, the past few years have been known as just an awesome commentator at every event. And to see him actually do really well in tournaments, great.
Good. I believe he did enter into the Tournament of Legends because he came in second. I believe if you came in first, you were supposed to win. You were supposed to automatically be entered, but Daigo already pretty much got invited to it. You know, James Chen is in there, so congrats, James Chen. I'll be rooting for you when EVO's around.
Definitely pulling for James Chen in that cami. And lastly, Blaze Blue Continuum Shift Extend. First place we have Few Follets, if I'm saying that right.
Sounds about right.
Second place we have Lockhart. Third place we have Ishii. Once again, didn't see much of the game, but shout out to the Blaze Blue community, keeping that game going. It's a really fun game to watch. I can't really get a grasp on it playing wise, but props to those guys for holding it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how, like, it's very Marvel-esque, but I still can't really figure out what's going on.
So that does it for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for giving us so many views and affording us this beautiful beach locale that we now own.
Yes, this is our beach. We own this.
Yes. All thanks to you guys.
Yeah, so thank you again.
Next week, I'm not sure, not sure what's planned yet. We might kick it back again with a throwback game.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another VF5 exhibition showing off some of the creative characters that we made.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, we could do that.
Play Cross Tekken, lose all our subscribers.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
We want to go bankrupt and lose this beach, we'll play Cross Tekken next week.
Let's fight your rival.
That's how we do. We do what we love. So, again, thanks for watching, guys. This is Natal from Fight Your Rival.
Mike from Fight Your Rival.
Remember, guys, keep fighting.
Bye.